Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're up in Hayward, Wisconsin, fishing for anything we can catch.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Hey, John Gillespie! Hey, John Gillespie!
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome?
Holy moly!
Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, it is a very chilly morning in May, and we're up in Hayward, Wisconsin, with our special guest, Mr. Tex Maina. How are you?
I am just fine.
Now, I gotta tell you that I got this beautiful blackfish soft shell stuff on, you know, that's nice and warm, but I gotta compliment you on this outfit today. Did your wife Pat dress you?
She dresses me every morning.
Well, you look pretty sharp. Now, this is our annual trip up here that we do every May, and we always come up and we don't know what we're gonna catch, do we?
No.
But usually it's, what do
Walleyes.
Walleyes.
Walleyes, oh yeah.
Crappies.
But we'd settle for some crappies too.
Yeah, and there's always bass, and no, we're gonna have fun today, aren't we, buddy?
I think we are.
And I got Johnsonville's for you too.
Oh, good.
Hey, but Pete, one question this time of the year when you got these cold mornings like this, are green weeds what you shoot for first?
Yeah, John, actually as cold as it's been, even though we had this unbelievably early ice out, the water temps are actually still below 50. The temperature was 25 this morning when we got up, so possibly the rock deal might be a thing as well, but I'm going to start off with weeds just because of the real high skies.
Hey folks, so show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Right after this.
Have you ever wondered what oil goes in your vehicle or your ATV? Well, at AMSOIL, we've got some industry-leading lookup guides that we spend a ton of time maintaining. So you could type in your snowmobile, you could type in your truck, you could type in your everyday commuter car, and it'll tell you what oil, what filter, and how much of each you need. You can also add your vehicle to the AMSOIL garage, and then it's saved. So next time you need an oil change, you just click a button. For more information, check out amsoil.com.
Hey Mike, is this it?
Hi Blake, welcome to Kettle Marine. This is a new Campion Rage, same boat you'll be fishing from this season.
We added a few more options to the one we built on the Campion website, but it's so great to finally see it in person.
There is a lot of buzz around this boat. The Rage is a perfect multi-species fishing boat. It's loaded with standard features for any serious angler.
The warm weather can't get here soon enough, and Pete should be here soon too. He's gonna love it.
Welcome back, folks. As I mentioned, we're up in Hayward on our annual May trip with Tex and Pete Maina and fishing for anything that bites, actually walleyes, bass, and pike in the green weeds. But I'm going to start out with a jerk minnow. And Pete, a lot of people have been wondering where our Rage, our new Campion Rage boats are. Well, they've been here a month, folks. We finally got our trailers, and we're going to actually have our new boats on the show next week, right?
Yes, finally. I think the boats have actually been in for 6 weeks, but thankfully, I had a friend that was able to get a boat. We were hopeful that we were going to be fishing out of the Campion right now, but we are supposed to get them soon, and I'm excited.
Guess who's going to catch the first fish of the Maina trip?
Well, I definitely got a fish, and it feels pretty good, John. What is this?
I don't know. What is it, Pete?
It's looking like a muskie.
No kidding?
It looks like about a 32-inch muskie.
Well, that's the way to start the year with the muskie expert.
Yeah, I guess so.
Boy, they love those Livingstons, don't they?
He ate it. I just hope. Oh no, we're all right. We're all right.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything back in the gills or anything, so we're good.
All right, look at Tex. Look at how pretty that fish is.
Yeah, quick little.
Yeah, it is.
Very
little
beautiful.
hold up. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be a big one someday.
Well, hey, muskie expert, we're trying to fish for walleyes here.
Well, you can't help it, man.
Front of the boat, buddy. Now this feels like a walleye, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
This does feel like a walleye.
That's
Look at
what
that.
we're supposedly after.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah. Hold them up for me there, Pete, if you would.
Sure
That's
will.
a nice fish, isn't it, buddy?
That's a beauty.
And you know, you can always tell how aggressive they are on the hit. And that was like the tick. And when you get a tick like
really?
that means they're eating. So
Good.
And he also T-boned that too,
He
right?
got it. He got it pretty good, yeah.
Wow, that was fun, Pete. I love that hit on plastics, you know. It's so cool. And are you gonna let Tex keep that one?
No.
Seriously?
Tex can't keep that.
Too
That's
big?
Too nice. Yep.
All right. Well, what can Tex keep today?
Yeah.
Well, he can keep small pike.
Okay.
He can keep a few medium crappies, and maybe smaller walleye.
Are you sad you had to let that one go?
Yes, I am sad, John.
He's got some pretty strict rules you got to follow today.
Yeah, well, if he's in the boat, the rules are always strict.
Oh. Oh, I just caught one and you got one on? Oh, look at that walleye there, buddy. And what's that Livingston bait called there, Pete?
That's that jerk master.
Nice fish.
121D.
Well, I see Tex is ready with the net for you.
Yeah.
No, that
He's
is
gonna just throw him back anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just throw them back anyway. So
Now that bait the last couple of years, that's called
Look at
Livingston
Jerkmaster.
Jerkmaster. And hold it
121.
near your microphone. Listen to this, folks. Hold the lure near your mic. You hear that beeping noise? Let's listen. So when you pause that bait, jerk, pause, they hear that, right?
Yeah, I think it especially makes a difference, John, on a pause.
Okay, that's
Yeah, they definitely, and it is actual fish sounds. You know, we say that, but maybe can't say it enough because a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of baits have rattles and different things that create noise, but these are actual biologically recorded fish sounds. So
Well, that one fell for it.
he did. He did.
Hey, look at Pete back there, guys. And now, is he going to help you net this one or not?
I don't know, Tex.
Tex, you're going to net that walleye, Tex. Ooh, that's a beauty, Pete. Look at the size of that walleye in this crystal clear water up here.
It is just
That is a gorgeous Hayward walleye right there. Pass him right back there, Texarini.
There you are.
Oh,
Hey,
perfect.
there we go.
The Livingston came out, but the fish is in.
It is amazing. Now, you're fishing in the back of the boat. Obviously, that fish saw our baits.
Yeah.
But that twitch and stop, man, and that neutral buoyancy on that lure is deadly.
Sometimes that pause is just, I don't know what it is.
What's
And
the hit
it's-
feel like? Was the hit like a clunk?
This one was more like a tap, like a perch grabbed it or something. I think he whacked it coming towards me.
Okay, now that
So-
one Tex can keep?
You could probably keep that walleye, Tex, if you wanted to.
I want to.
I'll tell you what, folks, those Livingston lures, Pete kicks our butt every year catching walleyes on them. But it is the retrieve, too, that makes a big difference. And he always talks about the pause. So kind of show us how long you do that pause, Pete.
Well, it's kind of a cadence thing. I let the fish tell me. You can see I give it snaps and people watch it. It'll dart really a foot to each side.
Right.
So it's really got a good move. Now, as far as how long I pause, generally just about a half a second. But when the bite's tougher, then even though I'm an impatient person, you let that pause go for multiple seconds, a couple times during the retrieve, and I've seen times where that really makes a difference as well. And the one thing I know, we were filming the one day, I literally watched a walleye coming up on that Livingston, and I killed it, and I bet it took 3 seconds to 4 seconds to watch that fish come up, and it just ate it slowly.
So
Just
exaggerated
sitting totally
exaggerated
still.
pauses. Yep.
The tougher the bite is, the longer you pause.
Oh, there we go. This is going to be an eater-sized walleye for Tex.
Good.
Hey, look at that.
My kind.
I can just flip him in, I think, there, Peter.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Tex, come on up here, buddy. Look at that. I got the smallest walleye of the day, but we had to throw that other one back, folks, because it was over 20. So here is the good news for you.
I like that one.
That is going in your old tummy, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
No, I've known a lot of guys that like to eat fish, but you're the champion. No, that one Pete, does he have permission?
Yeah, that one he can hit. But we should actually talk about this.
Yeah, no, we kid a lot about Tex keeping fish, but folks, with all the pressure that we have with Canada closed on our lakes in Wisconsin and Minnesota, it's a really good idea to practice a lot of conservation, right, Pete?
Well, we had about 100% more pressure with the border closed last year. I would say it's probably going to be worse this year, John. So it's just simple numbers. Our lakes aren't getting any bigger. And so, frankly, just harvest in general, everybody should really keep less than they normally would or think is okay. It's just simply in the numbers to keep our fisheries healthy. And then also the selective harvest. Anytime you see a real healthy, good-looking specimen, even if it's in a slot range you'd normally keep, you want to let that fish go. You want to preserve the good genetics and then always let the bigger fish of the size structure of a particular species go as well.
You watched him bite?
This is so cool, John. That's I'm still bummed about the big boy I missed, but with the wind not being here today, I killed it right down there with about 15 feet of line out and watched him come up off the bottom and just smoke it.
That is cool.
It was really cool.
And you can see he wanted that bait, man.
Yeah.
Let's see him. That's pretty nice fish there, buddy.
Yeah.
So much for high pressure, crystal clear day with calm skies and catching walleyes in 10 feet of water, right?
Yeah, it's a distinct pattern though where they're at right now. I actually think that obviously this Jerkmaster has always done real well, but it's the fact that I'm casting right down the edge. That's where those fish are laying. There's about a 2-foot zone where they're laying right now, at least the walleyes.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm, John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2021 Fishing Contest. This week's first winner is Ken Cofferness of Green Lake, Wisconsin, caught this 11-inch bluegill in Lake Puckaway using a wax worm. Steve Flegel of Medford, Wisconsin, caught this 16-inch crappie on Rib Lake using a minnow. Wayne Hagedorn of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, caught this 58-inch lake sturgeon on the Mississippi River using a night crawler. Dennis Weinstock of Hatley, Wisconsin, caught this 30-inch walleye on a river using a rattle wrap. And this week's first kid winner is Ethan Hunter Riney of Oconto Falls, Wisconsin, caught this 23-inch walleye on the Oconto River using a Rapala. And Phoenix Heaney of Traverse City, Michigan, caught this 20-inch bass on Lake Michigan using a white rage craw on a minnow head. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week. Save $10 on the Frable 8-quart bait box on sale for $39.99 and 25% off all dot line landing nets on sale starting at $8.99.
We were fishing in Hayward, Wisconsin, a 5.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 6.5 hours from Chicago, and 2.5 hours from Minneapolis.
You can't choose the weather, but you can choose to dress for it. Blackfish Performance Wear provides the ultimate sun protection and cooling comfort. With Cool Core chemical-free cooling technology, Blackfish gear wicks sweat away from your body, so it evaporates quickly, keeping you cool, dry, and comfortable. And without chemical additives, it doesn't lose its cooling properties, even after repeat use and washing. When you need protection and comfort, choose Blackfish, because you can't choose the weather.
Eagle Claw is the only hook made right here in the USA, and they also make this new EC 2.5 bait casting combo. This combo is fast action, lightweight, and is built to stand up to long-term use.
Hey, Blake, we're heading out on Green Bay tomorrow, and the weatherman said it's supposed to be really, really rough. Just to be safe, I want to put in a higher capacity Johnson bilge pump.
Dad, you don't need all those tools to change a Johnson bilge pump. All you need is a higher capacity Johnson cartridge motor. It's that simple.
Hey Blake, that is really cool. I guess I won't need these. Johnson cartridge bilge pumps. The highest capacity, the easiest to maintain, and the easiest to install. Johnson Pump, our choice for safety and reliability. Folks, this will give you a little indication of what type of water we're fishing. And actually, Pete, these weeds are really green for May, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, John. I think it's just because even though the water's cold, that ice has been off for so long, we have had quite a bit of sun.
So they can either be right in those, and today they seem to be on the edge.
So far, they seem to be on the edge. Not sure why.
Oh, look who's got a fish on.
Even I can catch
This
one.
is exciting.
They're really getting dumb.
Oh, northern pike. Come on, Tex, get him in. Is that a eater size, Pete?
You know what? I'm not going to keep that one because he's too thick in the shoulders. That's going to be a big fish someday right there.
Gotta let him go, Tex.
Yeah. This is just a fatso. Look at that thing.
I'll tell you what, folks, in the last hour, we have probably caught 10 to 15 pike on a weed bed, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
Now let's see this.
Without a doubt.
This one is now is that eater size, Pete?
Yeah. Actually, it's really what I suggest keeping. That's enough to flay right there.
And that, boy, they are good too. Tex, you can keep another fish.
Yeah.
Good,
That's
good.
an eater size. And the interesting thing was you didn't mention my big muskie that fouled.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, we're on a different weed bed now, and really, we've caught 10 to 15 pike. We've seen a big muskie. It is interesting, but not a walleye on this spot.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's been all e-socks.
Okay, grab him. There you go. And that you can get 5 nice fillets off of it, right?
I demonstrated on your very program the proper way to clean a pike, and you actually get 2 pieces of meat, John.
Well, folks and Mainas, grilling season is finally here. And what do you love during grilling season? Johnsonvilles. And I got a special treat for you guys today. I have 2 different kinds of Johnsonvilles. I've got the Better with Cheddars. They're pre-cooked. All you got to do is throw them on the grill, turn them a couple of times till they're hot, and they are good to go, and they are chock full of cheddar. Also on the grill today, I have Johnsonville Fresh brats, and I like to kind of slow cook those over medium heat. So we got double trouble today, Johnsonville brats and Better with Cheddars. Well, official taste tester, what do you think there, Pete?
These fresh brats are my favorite, actually. But
Well, here we go, folks. Going to be the first fish of the second day, and it is a largemouth bass. And you know that we were just talking about that too. You know, usually in these weeds this time of year, these bass are roaming. That's a nice fatty, isn't it, Pete?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
they are chunky in here.
Well, what do you got here, Pete?
I really don't know. It actually, I shouldn't be so optimistic, but maybe a walleye.
Oh, that's not a bad pike if you want to eat a pike.
One you
Yeah.
can eat.
And, you know, we should tell the folks, you know, we had a wind change today from yesterday, and fishing so far this morning has been a lot tougher than yesterday.
It's a really interesting point because we were just talking about that. Now we've had sustained east winds, I don't know for how long, at least 5 days. And normally when you switch around to the south, you like that, but now all of a sudden now Tex has got a fish, so, whoa, Tex had a fish.
But yeah, it's
if they get used to something, I had a year like that muskie fishing that we talked about where it was prevailing east winds just about all the time, and when I'd get my beloved southwest wind, it kind of sucked, and maybe that's what's happening.
walleyes aren't biting today, but just like yesterday, these smaller pike are biting like crazy. Here he comes. And I don't know, Pete, is he an eater size right there?
He is so nice and fat. I say let that one
Let
go.
him go. That actually is a pretty nice.
Yeah, that has really got a nice build.
But one thing, folks, if you're coming up here to the Hayward area and the walleyes aren't biting, there's a lot of lakes that have huge populations of northern pike. And over the years, you and I have talked about it quite a bit, Pete. You keep some of the ones around 23, 24 inches. Great table fare, folks. But there are a lot of lakes with pike, right?
We've got a lot of lakes with pike, John, and in most cases the population is really good, but letting that fish go like you just did there, even though that was in the zone that I would normally keep, That's really important because in this lake, even though there's a lot of them, they will get big. There's potential to be 20-pounders in here. We've seen it, so you know, it's a real good idea. When you see that build like that, beautiful stocky build, you want to let that fish go.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Save 27% on the Berkeley glow-in-the-dark 3-pack Flicker Shad Pro Packs on sale for $7.99.
That was an awesome hook set there, Tex.
Well, I've been getting jump happy about it. I missed the last 3.
Well, maybe this is going to be a gorgeous fish, right?
Let's hope so.
We'll know in a half hour.
Hey, Tex, you finally got yourself a pike-a-roo.
Well, it's about time.
Wow. There you go, Tex. Hold them up for the camera guys there, you know? Hold the fish up.
Hold the fish up.
Hey, Pete.
That's actually a nice fish.
That is a nice pike.
Yeah.
That's a letter goer, right?
That's a letter goer. It's a nice fat one.
You got oh, Tex, you're going to have to let him go anyway. The first thing that we're going to do today is attack panfish in the basin of the lake.
Just gives it a little extra flavor or smell.
Fishing jumbo perch in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. This is not too early to come out and catch walleyes, huh?
It's never too early.
This middle of May stuff for walleyes, it's cool.
It's a night and day difference putting the bait mate on.
This is ranked as one of the top smallmouth destinations in the world. And that bait mate does work, doesn't it?
It does.
Catch more fish all year long with Baitmate Fish Attractant. Check it out at baitmate.com.
Kalin's Pendu jig features a patented free swinging hook. This feature gives any soft plastic or live bait an added action no fish has ever seen. As you jig it, swim it, the free swinging hook moves up and down, giving your bait or lure an unpredictable action. This jig also makes your live bait or plastic stand up when you pause it, imitating a feeding bait fish on the bottom that entices more bites. The Pendu jig comes alive. Kalin's Pendu jig is available in 4 sizes and 12 colors.
Well, we went back to the weeds because we caught those northern pike. They were fun, but we wanted a few more walleyes.
We're trying. We really did do what you should do. Test different things and.
Ooh, that's a nice walleye, Pete.
It's actually a walleye.
Yeah, you got to have a net there, Tex.
He just couldn't ignore that Livingston.
Nope.
He couldn't do it. I think I can hand land him. We got him on video here anyway.
Okay, but no, we've tried 30 feet of water today. We've tried 10 feet of water, 2 feet of water, everything, right?
Yeah, we did. It's clear today, obviously, and very calm, so we were able to scope some water for looking for smallies as well, and just not happening. We eliminated a lot. That would be a nice eater, but we're going to let that one go today because we have a couple of pike to eat.
Oh, maybe we found the walleyes, Pete.
Hey,
yeah, right, buddy. This is the cast after yours.
Sneak through, Dad.
Whoa.
Uh-oh, did he get in the weeds?
He got down there in the weeds a little bit, and we got ourselves a nice walleye.
We got another walleye.
Yay, yay. There we go. That's one nice thing, folks, about using this this gold label, this Seaguar gold label leader material. It's so clear the fish can't see it, and I can run 10, 12-pound tests.
Yeah.
And it's thin, it's supple, it's a great leader material, and that's a nice walleye, isn't it?
That's a beauty, John.
What do you got now?
I think I got a small muskie.
Do you really?
I just saw, I saw the back end of it come up. I thought I had another walleye.
Oh, yeah, what a pretty fish. Ooh.
He is pretty.
Whoa. Okay, now we're going to hand land this guy, right?
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
You know, I always say this, but I can't believe how beautiful the colors are on those smaller fish.
They just really are.
Isn't that pretty, Pete?
Yeah. Little spawning scar there. That's kind of amazing.
A little early for that, isn't it?
I'm going to get... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I assume it's a spawning scar. Might not be.
I didn't even know that was a bite. I thought that was a weed. It must have hit on the drop, you know, when I cast it out.
I saw it swimming.
Ooh, feels pretty good. It is a very nice walleye. Very nice walleye.
Yeah.
We got to get him in that clam there, Pete. Okay, there we go. Nay, hold him up for me there, buddy. Isn't that a beautiful fish?
That's a dandy there.
And you know, I didn't even, you said that your line's swimming. I cast it out. I never actually moved that jig. He hit on the drop.
That was funny.
And look at how he ate that Kalin's jerk minnow too.
Yeah,
folks.
it did. It did.
No, that is a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, folks. You know, I said it earlier in the program how pretty these fish are. The color on these fish, spectacular.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
That is a beautiful fish.
So I cast it out. I never ripped it.
You owe me for that one.
Yeah, you saw your
Well, not
line
really,
swimming. Your line swimming.
Yeah. I'm like, that's line's
That
going
was fun.
sideways.
And folks, that's definitely a throwbacker right there.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful fish. And I'll tell you what, is post-spawn, that's a nicely built female.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is.
All right, way to go,
Beautiful fish.
man.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Well, now you can with Fleet Rewards. It's free to sign up and there's no credit card required. Using Fleet Rewards is easy. Earn points every time you shop. Plus, get exclusive member offers, birthday and anniversary perks, free tire rotations, and more. Download the Fleet Farm app or create an account at fleetfarm.com/rewards to start earning points today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955.
Yamaha is giving away a brand new Grizzly XTR, and you have a chance to win.
That's right, Blake. The Grizzly XTR is the best performing ATV in its class with superior capability, all-day comfort, and legendary durability. The Grizzly boasts a powerful 700cc engine and features on-command four-wheel drive and power steering.
To enter is simple. Just go to GillespieFishing.com or visit your participating Yamaha dealer.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
Amazing. Nothing better.
It flat out allows me to catch more fish. Power steering and spot lock have revolutionized what we're doing on the lake now.
Faster response times when steering.
A spot lock, man, it's second to none.
Game changer.
A game changer.
Game changer.
Well, Pete, good news. Our Rage boats will be ready next week. Our trailers are finally in, and you wanted to thank who for letting us use their boat?
Mr. Paul Dawson. He's a good friend, Steve Salisbury, and he gave us our boat for a couple days, so it was very nice. Thank you, Paul.
And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish at. We will find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie Waters and Woods.
Hey!